Hi, thank you very much for coming to see us.
Thank you.
And I think it's right, you're a retired GP, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And have you been involved in a financial case?
No, never. I have never been involved in any cases involving court cases or anything else. So I am a law-abiding citizen.
Yes. Do you mind me asking how old you are?
No, I am 83 years old.
83. And recently you've got yourself involved in the family court system. How's that been?
Yes. I didn't get into that family problem. I was made to
You were
get involved.
brought into it, yes.
Into it.
Yeah.
This is my first experience in getting the courts.
Yeah.
So I didn't have much experience. When the summons came from the court on a Saturday, the Saturday and Sundays can't get hold of the solicitors, and following Monday was a public holiday, and so I was able to contact only on the Tuesday after receiving the summons, and I just walked along the high road because I didn't know any solicitors. I never had any experience of it. So I just walked into one of the solicitors and I talked to them. So they were the first set of solicitors.
So that's how you found your solicitor?
Yes.
Do you think it's a good idea to have the chance to find the right lawyer online? Because that situation, you had to be in court just a few days later.
Yes.
So would it have helped if you could have got some help online, do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it would have been very much better.
Yeah.
Because these set of lawyers, they couldn't do anything because Tuesday I had to appear on 10 o'clock in the morning, and the solicitors said they can't do anything, and the court case was at Stratford, and I'm from Ilford. It takes a long time to get there, so I couldn't attend. So judge passed a sentence about non-molestation order and various things in my absence.
So it was a family case. You got, really late notice.
Yes,
you couldn't get there, and you couldn't get a lawyer.
No, you're correct.
Yeah.
See, at that time, I didn't know that we could have a public access barrister. I didn't know.
So you didn't know about the types of lawyer who could help you, what your choices were?
No, not at all, not at all. Because I have been always in the medical side.
You've been a medical, you've never been in a court ever?
No, never.
And how old were you when this started?
Started general practice.
Yeah, no, when you you called it, had to go into court.
Yeah.
Was it
see,
just a couple of years ago?
It was after 49 and a half years of marriage life. It was a surprise out of the blues when I saw the thing.
We know it got sorted out, and you don't have to
Yeah.
discuss what happened, but really, do you think it would have been a good thing to be able to get some support? Even you couldn't even get to court, to have a lawyer there for you, would that have made things
correct.
better?
That would have been very helpful if it was, because I am ignorant of those things.
Yeah, and then going through a divorce and finances case, do you feel that you've needed support doing that?
I needed support, a lot of support, because it was very stressful. Sleepless nights, even though I am innocent, sleepless nights and stressful. It's still very stressful.
Yeah, was it anything you imagined would happen to you?
No, I'll be wiped out of my money, everything.
Yeah.
left bankrupt. That was a worry after working for so many years.
Yeah.
And being pensioned, no other income. So
just living on your pension?
Pension, just the income. So that's what the worry was.
So really you were trying to protect the money
protect my
to have
pension.
enough to live on.
Correct.
Yeah. And having someone on the end of a phone line that can just give you a bit of practical assistance, does that help you?
Yes.
Yeah.
That will help.
Yeah. And having a lawyer saying, look, don't worry about this or do worry about this, does that help? So someone that you can go online and communicate with.
Yeah, the lawyer says, don't worry about that, I'm not happy about that, but the lawyer must discuss,
Yeah.
and the lawyer will know what might
Explain it, yeah.
Explain it, then it will be better.
Yeah. So have you got any advice for anyone who might find themselves suddenly in a legal case? What do you think they need to do?
They have to go in for, in my experience, they will have to go for public access barrister, really, instead of going to the solicitors, and they don't really pass whatever message you told them, and the barrister won't get the full information about that, and so you are losing. Instead of that, if you have a public access barrister, direct access barrister, you can talk to the barrister, the barrister will advise you directly, and you are there.
Yeah. And then, is it a good idea to be able to talk to that person before you get to court?
Sorry?
Is it a good thing to talk to that person before you get to court?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming to see us.
Thank
We're
you.
very grateful.